Introducing nanobox Fireball, polyphonic wavetable synthesizer. In this video, we will explore the Fireball and cover its features in greater depth. When the Fireball powers on, you see the dashboard appear on the touchscreen. At the top of the dashboard, in white text, is the currently loaded preset. You can touch the preset name to see the preset list. Use either knob to scroll the list, touch Load to load a preset. You can also touch Load to reload a preset. This refreshes the preset back to its previously saved state. The Fireball features the same preset management system found in our other devices. You can create a new preset, delete, duplicate, or rename a preset from the File menu. All presets, wavetables, and firmware are stored on the included micro SD card. In the upper right corner is a small spinning icon that represents the current beat number and tempo the Fireball is currently following. The Fireball can follow MIDI clock, analog clock, or you can set the internal tempo in the preset settings by pushing the right arrow button from the dashboard. The preset settings include BPM, unison mode, oscillator reset, and the pitch bend range. Next, the two waveforms on screen represent the two wavetables that are currently loaded. Touch one of the waveforms to enter the oscillator stack. Push the layer button to cycle through the three oscillators. The tiny circles in the upper left corner indicate the current layer. There are three oscillators in the Fireball, two wavetable oscillators and one basic wave oscillator. You can use the wave oscillator to add an additional layer to thicken the overall output. It's easy to mix the three oscillators to find the sound you're looking for. There are no deep menus to navigate. In fact, the oscillators present all of their parameters on a single screen. The wavetable oscillators offer parameters for pitch, 2 octaves up and down for a total 4-octave range, level, wavetable selection, and wavetable position. You can also load one of the 100 plus factory wavetables or one of your own. Touch the waveform on screen, navigate to a new wavetable, and touch load. It's that simple. The basic wave oscillator can be configured as one of several wave shapes. Choose from saw, triangle, square wave with adjustable pulse width, sine, or noise. The pitch and level controls work the same here as they do in the wavetable oscillators. The bottom row of the dashboard provides various ways to shape your sound. You will see a series of moving gauges. These gauges provide feedback of various time-based operations inside the box. The Fireball features two high-quality filters. From the dashboard, touch the filter button in the bottom row. Push the layer button to cycle between the two filters. Filter 2 can be configured to operate in serial or parallel to filter 1. Both filters offer high pass, low pass, band pass, and notch filter types. Turn the top knob to select a parameter. Turn the bottom knob to adjust the parameter. You can also use the touchscreen to adjust settings. This is a great way to perform with the filter or just dial in a setting. The Fireball has two ADSR envelopes. Enter the envelope stack by touching the envelope button on screen. Again, use the layer button to navigate between the layers in the stack. Turn the knobs to adjust the shape of the envelope. You will see the shape change in real time to help you better visualize how the envelope is behaving. At the bottom of this list is the velocity setting. This controls the amount of influence the incoming velocity has on the envelope's behavior. The Fireball provides a few onboard options for internal modulation. Touch the LFO sequence button to enter the modulation stack. Like the others, push the layer button to navigate the layers in the stack. You get 2 LFOs and 1 internal modulation sequencer. The LFOs can be configured with a number of wave shapes, rates, depths, and even beat sync to keep everything in time. With beat sync enabled, you can adjust the rate in musical intervals. When beat sync is disabled, you can adjust the rate as a percentage. Use the touchscreen to draw on the modulation sequencer, or use the knobs to select a step and change its value. This is a bipolar sequencer and can be assigned to an available modulation target. Push the right arrow button to change the settings for the sequencer. You can adjust the step length, number of steps, re-triggering, and even quantize the pitch. When quantize is set to on, you will notice the steps move in fixed increments of 12 steps per side. This is great for modulating pitch and semitones, but can be used to modulate whatever you like. When quantize is set to off, you can find all the places in between. The Fireball features great sounding effects inside the box. Push the FX button to enter the effects stack. Use the layer button to navigate the two layers. In layer 1, you can choose from flanger, distortion, chorus, or phaser. In layer 2, you can pick from reverb or delay. The Fireball offers many ways to modulate the internal settings. From the dashboard, push the Home button to navigate to the XY performance screen. Use the two knobs, or MIDI CC, to change the home position. Then use the touchscreen to perform. Back on the dashboard, the knobs continue to adjust the home position, and the two tiny faders to the left of the knobs provide feedback to monitor the current XY home position. In addition to using the XY screen, you can also assign various modulators to parameters in all areas of the Fireball. When you see the three tiny squares to the right of a parameter, you can push the right arrow button to enter the modulation assignment screen for that parameter. We give you a lot of options to choose from, like the internal envelopes, LFOs, and sequence. You can also assign MIDI velocity, aftertouch, key, and mod wheel, and of course the X or Y axis of the XY pad. Select any modulation target and touch the Learn button at the bottom of the screen. Send MIDI CC to learn the assignment. From the dashboard, push the Layer button to navigate to the same grid keyboard found in our samplers. Use the arrow buttons to shift octaves up or down, touch the Hold key to hold notes. Push the right arrow button to set a scale and root note. This will help you stay in key. The root note is displayed in the far left and right columns in the grid. Push the left arrow button from the dashboard to see the global settings. In global settings, you can adjust the screen brightness, output level, the compressor, the MIDI channel the Fireball responds to, and the MIDI CC assignments for the X and Y axes on the XY pad. At the bottom of the list, you can adjust the line input settings. Speaking of line input, the Fireball features a line-in connection on the rear panel. You can use the Fireball as an effects unit for other synths or even a black box. Connect external gear to the line input. From the dashboard, push the left arrow button to navigate to the global settings. Turn the top knob to select line through setting. Turn the bottom knob to adjust the input level. You can connect a mono or stereo signal. Navigate back to the effects stack and apply FX to the live input. You can also play the synth engine for an even bigger sound. Thanks for watching this video. We love the Fireball and hope you do too. If you have any questions or would like more information about nanobox, please contact us at 1010music.com.